to yes on what you're looking for.
Sean is a master. He teaches. It's not just about sharing the formula with you. It's about making sure that we learn.
I went from $100,000 in debt from law school to having no money and starting my own law firm on my credit card to selling it 4 years later.
Sean and I, we co-created massive victories in 2 unwinnable jury trials, which are recognized nationally now as top 100 jury verdicts.
To be even on the same track with you, who I respect and admire and love with all my heart.
Never again submit. You're not better and you're not less than any human on earth.
When you shared with us about the unblinded process and the mastery sales training, I just went, wow.
Sean will gain proximity to the most influential and powerful people. He will find out how he can grow their business, how he can help them personally. But the third thing that he does is the most important. Sean serves without an expectation of getting anything in return.
You have very, very high-performing colleagues.
22 years ago, you transformed my life as you did all these people's lives over the course of time. And I couldn't be more grateful. Let's hear it for Tony Robbins.
I don't see him as a lawyer, and I don't see him as a blind person. Someone who has subjugated his ego, who has taught me what serving really looks like.
You have this incredible ability to just have unconditional love for everyone, and that is just an incredible gift.
The moment you have been waiting for.
The American Blind Association is the first new face and voice of that association since Helen Keller.
Formula for formulas, which is exactly what I've learned from Sean. It's a language-based predictable model. We will have over 300 new sales meetings this month.
This superpower in the world that is attainable for you is the ability to influence people. If you believe that, say yes. If you believe that, say yes.
Do you think that worked?
I do think that works, Ryan and everyone. Welcome Aaron to the Heart of Influence. My co-host will be walking in very shortly, but welcome everyone.
I know we went live, yes.
I did. I walked over there and said we went live. Watch out for those. Here, come this way. There's things over there.
Oh, no, all good. So we got Ryan's Heart of Influence. It's Stretch through Tuesday. We just saw you being a rock star. Adam Gugino. I'm gonna tell him something.
Watch out for all those cords.
I'm all good.
You're blind.
Yeah, show that. I want to show you what you just did off. Adam's places can't come out.
Okay.
This is amazing. No, this is craziness. Bella is a rock star. Hopefully, thank you so much for all being here, and let's rock and roll. We're exploring the superpower of influence. Bella Frida, who's here?
And then I hope we didn't. Can you guys hear us? Because it says our internet's cable, so I want to make sure nothing came unplugged while you're monkeying around over there. Because if we lose internet, it's definitely your fault.
Perfect.
All right, coming from Cedar City, Utah, founder and CEO with over 11 years transforming accounting into growth engine, giving owner-led companies clarity and financial control. You looking for my lipstick?
No.
As an experienced leader, implements decisions, dashboards, compliance systems, and strategic planning that streamline operations and create a smarter, more profitable business outcomes.
Perfect.
Trusted advisor delivers disciplined cash management, competitive benchmarking, and actionable insights, enabling owners to save money and scale and grow confidently. Let's welcome to the show, Jordan Corbin.
Jordan, warm welcome to Ryan's Heart of Influence, and Jordan Plato, the Greek philosopher, a dear friend of Bella's, Ryan's, and maybe mine and yours, said play a game with me for an hour and we will learn more about each other than if we speak for a year. So we kick this game off with a fun fact. It's a headline, not a story, and what this is all about is you showing us who you are. Maybe it's a proud moment, shocking moment, surprising moment, any moment that would make you say, us say, Danny?
No way! But that's not Danny, it's Jordan.
Jordan, I know.
We're talking about Danny.
Yes, Jordan, of course. So we'd say Jordan that way. I'm like, that was Bella's line, and you missed your line. Thank you very much. So Jordan, amazing and warm welcome. And what is your headline fun fact? P.S. Bella's got the Chuck Barris Gong Show. Gong! we go over headline into a story, but please, Jordan, your headline fun fact.
Perfect. So I am 41 and I just paid off my house this month. So very exciting about that.
You are a rock star. Congratulations on that. How's that feel for you, brother?
It's kind of surreal, honestly. Kind of surreal, but it feels really good.
Congratulations for my heart to yours. That is an incredible American accomplishment. 41 years old. Remarkable. Great job, Jordan. Bella Frida, who's following up Jordan? This guy's an inspiration.
This guy is an inspiration. Next up, rolling with Jordan from Draper, Utah, strategic deal maker, guiding founders through high-stake exits, evaluating valuations, compressing timelines, and protecting legacy through expert brokerage and negotiation. Proven growth-driven, leading 7- and 8-figure transactions, building trust at the intersection of finance strategy and high-integrity relationships. Former collegiate athlete turned business strategist, blending discipline and emotional intelligence to help entrepreneurs achieve extraordinary outcomes and evolve as leaders. Let's welcome to the show, Boston Ingolstadt.
Boston, warm welcome to the Heart of Influence. And please, Boston, what is your headline fun fact?
My headline fun fact was I graduated from a class of 40, but I was able to be valedictorian, but it was a class of 40. So that.
Listen, dude, number one is number one. Number one is number one.
It makes it a funny interaction or intro.
Yeah, well, congratulations. Number one is number one in my book, 40 or 400. Great job, Boston. Bella Rita, we got a valedictorian. I was never one of those.
You're not one of those. Welcome, Boston, to the Heart of Influence. And coming from Sandy, Utah, first 4 or 5 year of his life, I don't know what the team's practice, bankruptcy and divorce, feeling the heaviness of toughness in his clients, what his clients were going through. 15 years ago, partnered with a financial advising firm to break into real estate planning, an area of practice he found to be more rewarding and empowering. Owner and operator of a law firm focused on holistic approach to planning the specific needs of each one of his thousands of clients he has worked with. Everyone involved in each case. Let's welcome to the show, Josh Moss.
Josh, congratulations. Impact, resiliency, success all over the place. And Josh, please, your headline fun fact.
So I am right-handed, but I do some things left-handed. I eat left-handed. I fish left-handed, but I pretty much live the rest of my life right-handed. So I do both sides.
So you're like partially ambidextrous. This is what we're hearing?
Somewhat. Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Let's go, Josh. Come on, Bella Rita.
Great job. Josh, I know a lefty. Coming from Sandy, Utah, financial services for a year, licensed life insurance agent, part of a team handling all aspects of service for any client for any reason or outcome, a formerly nationally ranked gymnast teacher and coach with an extensive and electric work background, now changing lives through literacy and education, leading to legacy and generational wealth and impact for individuals and families and communities. Let's welcome to the show, Aaron Vincent.
Aaron, warm welcome to Ryan's Heart of Influence, and please, your headline fun fact.
Thank you. Happy to be here. I guess mine would be my gymnastics coach just got inducted into the Hall of Fame. So two-parter. I've been coached by a Hall of Famer.
Wow. Congratulations on that. That is absolutely outstanding. And what was your favorite gymnastics event or discipline?
It was the beam. The balance beam.
Bella Rita, I'm going to go have a balance beam off with you, and Aaron's going to coach us.
I like it.
Yeah.
We'll have a balance beam. I'll beat you like I beat you at wrestling.
Oh, my God.
Ooh, love wrestling, too.
Oh, let's go. Aaron, Bella Rita, come on.
All right, let's go. Okay, so this is going to be a crazy coincidence, or I have the wrong bio for Andrew. Andrew, did you also valedictorian of a class of 40?
I wish I was valedictorian, but no. Even 40, I would have taken it, but no, that's not me.
So I don't know if I've got a partial bio or what's going on. Sunbelt is sell-side advisory firm focusing on business between 2 and 25 million in value. Does this sound familiar?
Also sounds amazing, but no, not me.
Okay. All right. So team, can we
That's
please
also
get
me, but I was not a collegiate athlete.
What's that?
I said, I think our bios are
Okay, team, can we please fix the bios? Can we get a bio for Andrew ASAP, please? And Andrew, I will come back to you. I apologize for that, but hopefully we've got from Bountiful, Utah. Yes, from Bountiful, Utah. Oh. I'm messing with the thing. Experienced physician assistants provides comprehensive family medicine care, drawing on backgrounds in orthopedics, general surgery, urgent care, and trauma. Dedicated professionals served in the National Guard and hospital trauma teams, strengthening resilience, compassion, and ability to respond during crisis. Passionate community member builds lasting patient relationships while enjoying family, outdoor activities, artistic expression through drawing detailed portraits. Let's welcome to the show, Graham Frederick.
Graham, warm welcome to Ryan's Heart of Influence and your headline fun fact, please, Graham.
Yeah, I've debated about this, but I'm going to be very vulnerable here, okay? This is nothing to be proud of. But early on in my life, I discovered that the hair on the left side of my body grows faster than the right side of my body. How about that?
Graham?
Probably not what you want to do.
We're approaching 9,000 human beings that have been on the show. Legitimately, 9,000. 2,000 episodes. That is a top 5 weirdest fun fact of all time. Congratulations, Graham. You get a weird fun fact award.
Weird fun fact award.
You'll now remember me.
We will forever. Yes, forever. You know what's so funny though? That happens with Bella too. The hair on her left side grows so much faster on her back, her arms.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, Bella, yes, please.
Yes. Yes, I have hair growing on. Growing on. You can start squeezing them.
Yes.
Thank you for that fun fact. And we're going to go back to Andrew, a leader at a sell-side advisor firm specializing in guiding transactions for businesses valued between 2 and 25 million. Trusted advisor, consults with business owners, helps. But did you say that wasn't your
I'll interject. All
right.
I wish that was me. I really do, but
all right. So I'm so sorry.
No, wait,
Andrew.
Andrew, give us 3 quick fun facts about you. 3 facts about you, please.
I can't remember what I said. I put so much thought into it, and it was so amazing. I'm a partner at a CPA firm. I teach the state licensing course for contractors, and I'm on the UACPA leadership board. That's what I was going to say.
Dude, that's awesome. Congratulations. So I'm hearing
Thank you.
Leadership. I'm hearing impact. Everywhere you go. Partner, speaking. I'm hearing like big time speaking. Am I hearing you?
That's right. Yeah, like 100 people every other week go through that course. So yeah.
Brother, awesome. And what is your favorite aspect of teaching? Like, what do you love about teaching?
I mean, I do it for the leads, but my favorite part, are the thanks that I get after the classes. Even people are like, I got my finance degree and I've never looked at stuff from that angle. So yeah.
Dude, congratulations. And who's your audience generally, Andrew, in that?
It's people who are trying to get their construction licenses in Utah. So brand new business owners.
Cool. Well, congratulations. Warm welcome to the Heart of Influence. You ready to have a little bit of fun today?
Oh, I'm so ready. You guys know me.
Let's go. Come on, Bella.
Andrew is ready. And Sean,
yes,
there is someone that brought all of these people together today
yes,
for the first time. His
yes,
first debut on the Heart of Influence.
Yes.
From Sandy, Utah, business consultant and wealth architect, empowers entrepreneurs through tax optimization strategies, compound growth, and estate planning that amplify wealth and legacy. Founder of a transformative firm dedicated to protecting peace, collapsing time, and guiding visionary leaders towards financial liberations and unstoppable growth. Resilient Advisor blends traditional advising with innovative designs, helps entrepreneurs convert pressure into strength and wealth into lasting global impact. Let's welcome to his show, Ryan Linsky!
Ryan, warm welcome to your Heart of Influence. And Ryan, great job. And please, Ryan, your headline fun fact.
I have to say that I have never run a marathon, but I've run 2 35 ultra marathons, 35-mile ultra marathons.
That's
So
sick.
skipped over the marathon and went straight for the ultra.
That is awesome, dude. Congratulations. And as we talked about, I'll be speaking on the same stage right before David Goggins on Thursday. So you are both lunatics. So congratulations, Ryan, on that. And shall we do the things, Ryan?
Absolutely. Let's do the things.
Let's go.
I think we should do the things.
Yes. So, Danny, in a moment, we're going to skip my bio and we're going to show something. You'll see. I'll explain what it is. It's that we've been running. It's episode 7.
Oh.
And, but I'll introduce this woman because she's in it, but it doesn't introduce her background as much. So this woman began her career in influence, starting selling crafts on her parents' front lawn as an 8-year-old. She progressed to being a 7-figure business generator in the space of network marketing as a teenager. Red hair flying all over the place, teenager, $1 million network marketing. 24, 25, 26 years old. She is Nevada's #1 business broker. 3-peating though, like Jordan, again, not in hoops, but a business brokerage. 24, 25, 26, youngest person ever to do it, male or female, first woman ever to do it, period. She then began to train the big guys and gals, Fortune 500 companies and entrepreneurs. In fact, in 2019, every sales team Belvedere worked with doubled their sales. Skier, surfer, scuba diver, adventurer, and philanthropist that raised $10 million in the last couple of years with the Unblinded team. Let's welcome to the show a woman who in 2023 publicly battled and defeated cancer and put the heart in the Heart of Influence to Ryan's Heart of Influence, the one, the only, Bella Verita. Miss Bella Verita, your headline fun facts, please.
I'm gonna go with the fun fact today, that I can out wrestle a pro wrestler who wrestled for Emerson High School and was a champion at Emerson High School, but that person loses to me in wrestling, and I have it on video because you go down, buddy. That's my fun fact for today.
Thank you, Bella Verita. Thank you. And
Yes.
that is Pinocchio's nose growing. Thank you very much. Yes. I was assaulted. I was attacked. I was called the police. All the things.
Here, I have some tissue. Let
Yes,
me
may I have a
wipe
tissue?
your
May I
wipe
have
your
tissue?
tears.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Can I thank you.
Yes.
And I'll get rid of my guy. Thank you. So with that, yes, thank you. And we could skip my bio, compress the time, but I think this would be fun. This is episode 7 of what we've been doing, getting ready for this week. And I think it shows some dynamics around influence that we can maybe talk about later. I think it'd be super valuable and helpful. Danny, let's hit it. This will be in place of my introduction, and let's go.
Do we have it, Danny?
Oh, team, let's hit it. Or are you playing yourself?
No. There he goes.
Okay.
He was sharing the screen.
Do-do-do-do.
It's a video Adam sent you, Danny.
What's a platform, why you need to know, and how I know you probably don't have one.
Episode 7, The Why and How of Building Your Platform. It is November 2020.
28 years ago, I would have called this life impossible.
Blind, the master billion-dollar unicorn founder.
We don't need funnels. We need mechanisms of ecosystem merging.
I walk into a room,
Sacredness.
a Tony Robbins Platinum Partnership.
Your platform is not your social media. It's not your podcast.
Hundreds of people.
It's not your board seat. It's not your ads.
Tony Robbins says,
It's everything.
I'm done with all this. I want you to talk to my coach,
It's a blessing from God
Sean Callaghan.
that brings you the optimal quantity of quality relationships, speaking opportunities, and potential new clients for you to serve. Your platform is your sacred ground, all of it, where your voice meets the world.
And Tony puts one hand on Sean's heart and one hand on his own heart, standing behind Sean.
Platforms turn whispers into movements.
And he says, no one
I knew.
leads with more heart
Most masterful mentor of my life
and more integrity
saw me,
than Sean Callaghan.
believed in me.
And if you don't know what he's up to,
You could never pay Tony Robbins back for what he gave to me on this day.
you need to.
Shock.
Knighting.
Think Disney,
Unblinded, that's my platform.
the NFL,
Unblinded, Heart of Influence. That's my platform.
Bruce Springsteen,
Unblinded, that's my platform.
MLK.
Reverence and blessing.
2 things to build your platform: how to and people. Want both? Join us Thursday, August 28th, Unblinded at Aspire.
Bella Vrita, what do you think?
That was incredible. I have not seen that video yet. We did some filming on that yesterday, and that is powerful.
Amazing job. Thank you. And thank you for letting us share it. It's the 7th of 10 episodes that we put out leading up to Aspire, but really about how people can become free, build, grow, scale. So thank you for that. Ryan, bring these folks together. And that is my headline fun fact, is that video. And that is my life. And I couldn't be more grateful to God, to all of you for being here. Let's rock and roll. Bella, who's going first?
I think we should kick it off with Jordan.
Jordan, here's what we're doing here. We're going from hello to yes, Jordan. And in going from hello to yes, because we believe it's the only human attainable superpower, but not pitching, hooking, closing, Jordan, yuck, who wants that? But what does it look like when heart-centered, integrous people come together and cause yes, when yes should happen? So Jordan, Bella's going to be anybody I want her to be. She could be an ideal client. She could be a charitable fundraising partner. Heck, she could be Oprah Winfrey or Tony Robbins or Warren Buffett. Anyone you want her to be. It doesn't have to be a sale. It doesn't have to be a final yes. Just any yes that would make sense and be valuable for you, Jordan. So please, Jordan, who would you like Bella to be that you're going from hello to yes with? And it could even be just the yes to have a longer conversation. Jordan, please.
Perfect. You are a business owner with about 2.5 million in revenue, and you're losing money and you don't know why.
Because he spends it all on shoes. I know why I'm losing money. Watch out for the cords.
I got you.
Okay. Hello, this is Bella.
Hi, Bella. How are you?
I'm doing all right, except for my business partner is spending all of our money on shoes, and
Okay.
I have no idea how we're losing all of this money when we're making all this money.
No, you said he was spending it all on shoes, so you kind of do know where the money's going then?
Yeah, but how can you spend $2 million on shoes? Like, there's got to be something else going on.
Well, that's something we've got to find out. So
Yeah, like I'd
usually
like to see like things like sinks and stuff in the books. Like, we don't have any sinks here. I have no idea what's going on.
who's managing the books right now?
We have just a in-house bookkeeper that I think is his cousin.
Okay, great. Is the bookkeeper taking any money, or do you know?
I don't know.
Okay, that's something we probably need to look at. So, usually, what I find with clients or potential clients that I meet with is that most businesses don't know their numbers or what they mean or how to improve them. Is that kind of where you're at?
It is, yes.
Okay. So, our goal is to help our clients get to a 300K in net and take most of that home. And so how we do that is first we get into the numbers, know where all the money is going, not just the shoe part. And then we help them understand what they're looking at and then we take a plan and make action on their financial future. So is that kind of what you're looking for?
It is, and joke around, but there is stuff that's going on, and we definitely want to take a deeper look at things.
Perfect. How much money is this costing you right now? Do you know?
I don't, but it definitely is not a small six-figure number. I know it's in the six figures for sure.
Okay, perfect. So really what I'd like to do, what we usually do, is we'll meet with you another time. In between that, we'll review your financials, see what things look like, get you some financial clarity, and then if you like what you see, we'll show you some options and we'll go from there. How does that sound?
That sounds great, Jordan. Thank you so much for that. I think we'll need to schedule a little bit longer meeting so we can go over everything. Sure. But I'll send you over to my team and they'll get that scheduled.
Awesome. That sounds great.
Awesome. Great job, Jordan. Looking forward to meeting with you. And next up, we got Boston. And Boston, who would you like for me to be, please?
Let's do the same thing. A business owner doing 2.5 million of sales. Let's do your net about 500,000 though.
All right, sounds good.
And you're looking to sell the business.
Ooh, okay. Hello, this is Bella.
Hey Bella, how's it going?
Pretty good, Boston. How about yourself?
Good. Hey, this is Boston with the Sunbelt Business Brokers. We specialize in helping business owners sell their businesses. Is that something that you have ever considered or would be looking into in the near future?
It actually is something that I've been looking at, just looking to have a little bit more freedom, a little bit more time. So that is something I'd be looking to do.
Yeah, totally. Running a business is great, but if you're needing or wanting to do something different, this is definitely a great option. So what we do is we'll just take an educational approach with you and help you understand what you're worth. Do you know roughly what your top line and bottom line are this last year?
Yeah, so I'd say our top line is about 2.5, and we net about $500,000.
Okay, perfect. Great. So let's set up a longer call so we can introduce ourselves and talk through the process of selling the business and help answer your questions.
Can you tell me a little bit about you? Like, I've met with quite a few like business brokers, different things like that. But can you just tell me a little bit about, your specialty and why I might even want to have you come down to my office?
Yeah, sure. I mean, we can do it wherever. We don't want to intrude or, give any of your employees a heads up because that can be confidential. So first thing I'll do is I'll send you an NDA just so you know everything will be kept confidential. Nothing will be shared with anybody or anything. What we look for to give you a valuation or an idea of what you'd be worth is a couple of years of P&Ls, a balance sheet, and the most recent tax return. So we'll look at those, and I'll have my in-house doctor of accounting, Remington Curtis, look at it and help provide that valuation. He was an auditor for 10 years and then a professor for 10 years. So he's our numbers nerd. He's great. The other partner you'll meet with is Dean Wiltsey, and he's taken a company public on the NASDAQ. Been working in private equity for over 2.5 decades. So that's the team you're working with to help sell your business. And I do all the outreach to help find the buyers.
That sounds like an impressive team that you have there, Boston. So definitely, how about I come to your office and we can have a little bit longer of a conversation.
Great. Let's get that scheduled. I'll send over the information we'll need beforehand and that NDA.
All right. Sounds great. Great job, Boston. Great job, Jordan. Welcome. Is that the birthday girl leaving?
Yes.
I wanted to go say hi to the birthday
Boston,
girl.
Jordan, outstanding job. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to get to the feedbackers. And the feedbackers is going to be 15 seconds what worked from Jordan and Boston. 15 seconds on one thing that could be optimized. Please don't skip over the first part. That's the most important part. Hey, what they did great. And the second isn't a critique. It's, hey, like this could be an optimization. And then we're going to ask you for one word of how Boston and Jordan made you feel. I'm stealing your lines, Bella.
You're doing. Are you doing all right?
You know what? This is like the Elon Musk thing, like where I think I do the whole thing. So excuse me.
Okay.
No. Yes. So let's get to explain the whole deal. And so now we're up to the feedbackers. Who's giving feedback first?
Let's go Josh first. Josh, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Jordan? We'll go J&J. Just unmute for us, Josh.
Jordan did great. I think he's confident in what he's doing. Accounting's a big deal. You got to know your numbers if you want to know your business, and I can tell that Jordan knows that, right? And if you don't know those numbers, where things are getting lost, whether it's shoes or embezzlement or whatever.
Shoes or embezzlement. Wait, you're talking about Bella, right? Because that covers both categories, shoes and embezzlement.
I didn't say any names. I didn't say any names. So
I'm transparent with all the money I spend.
Yes, and it's not, in truth, it is not unreasonable or that much. That is the absolute truth. So have fun. So,
don't misframe me.
Yes, of course. So, but Josh, please, one word of how Jordan made you feel, please.
Relaxed. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Bella does not make me feel that way, but excellent. So thank you for Josh. Who's following up Josh, Bella?
Following up Josh, we have Graham. Graham, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Boston? He's unmuting.
Yeah, everybody, let's get unmute. There we go. Yeah.
Okay. I thought Boston was good at just getting, straight to the point and what he can deliver, how he can help out. I think that he was eager to make another arrangement to meet up with you and kind of figure out more what your business is and how you want to sell it and what you want to sell it for. So I thought he was good and straight to the point.
Graham, one word of how Boston made you feel.
I would say probably interested in knowing more.
Interested. Bella.
Interested. Well, I like it. Thank you, Graham. Let's go, Andrew. Andrew, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Jordan, please?
Jordan, you clearly knew what you were talking about. That whole, we want 300,000 of net thing. I'm like, that is so awesome to peg a number to that. I think a lot of small business owners would just, eat that alive. That was amazing. Yeah, just like Josh said, the confidence, the fact that you sound like you clearly have done this before and many times, the experience, I would totally sign up for that as well based on that discussion. The only area for improvement I saw was just maybe matching energy, which I don't think I could match her energy, but that's just kind of what I noticed from the outside.
That's a few levels up, right?
Yeah, there's a lot.
I'm in accounting. We're like this.
Yeah, there's a lot there. There's a lot there, Andrew. So Andrew, one word on how Jordan made you feel.
Secure.
Nice. Bella doesn't make me feel that either. So let's go. These are the words you don't make me feel.
You're crazy. Let's go, Aaron. Aaron, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Boston, please?
Okay, yeah, kind of similar. I really liked how direct and clear his intentions were. It enabled a very efficient conversation and leading up to that second meetup. So I enjoyed that.
Nice. And one word for how Boston made you feel, Aaron.
Intentional.
Nice. Intentional. Bella doesn't make me feel that either. So
don't you lie to these people.
Who's that?
You're intentional. Last but not least, Ryan. Ryan, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Jordan, please?
Yeah, kind of piggyback on what Andrew is saying, the numbers, the directness. I think that was really good at uncovering the pain. I think you did a really good job uncovering the pain. I feel like there could be a little bit more. I know you can be more confident than that. I didn't feel your confidence come through as much as I know. I've heard you in the past talk, and so I know that you can convey that a little bit stronger. But all in all, I think you did a really good job. I think what I was most impressed with was the uncovering the pain for me.
Beautiful.
And
Thank you for that, Ryan.
one word I would say would be relaxed.
Bella definitely did not make me feel that way either.
That's true.
Yes, I definitely feel
You should be afraid. Be very afraid.
Ryan, call the police. Yes. So Ryan, it's time, and Bella's going to even give me more of a hard time right now. Ryan and Bella.
That is dang straight, Ryan. This is the time in the show that you and I get to conspire to put my co-host on the hot seat in a scenario that he has no idea about, because I've been cooking them up as the show's been going on over here. Ryan, ultimately, you get to choose what scenario that Sean goes from hello to yes on. You can choose one of my scenarios, you can change anything about my scenarios, or you can scrap them all together and come up with something much, much harder, but you only get to scrap mine if yours are harder, okay? All right. So option number one is I was reading that there is a famous little business called the Potato Parcel who actually sends like comedic gift messages in the form of spuds. And they're doing $600,000 to $700,000 annually. So option number one is Sean could role play Boston, going from hello to yes with potato parcels to sell their business. So that is option number one. Option number two, Ryan, is Sean. So I was also reading, there's also a business that does, what does it say? Oh, they didn't say. They're multi-million-dollar revenue called the Museum Hack. And they go in and hack museums and give comedic tours of famous museums. However, I think there's something funky, haunted going on in the books. So option number two is Sean would role play Jordan, going from hello to yes with the Museum Hack CEO to come in and maybe give an audit and check out how their funds might be disappearing. So that is option number two. And then option number three, I thought Sean could role play Erin, going from hello to yes with her gymnast who's now famous and is not, I forgot that, not just in the Hall of Fame. So going from hello to yes with the gymnast teacher to partner on a fundraiser for children who can't afford gym lessons. So those are my three options that I have for you today, Ryan. Any of those tickle your fancy, or do you have something much harder you would like to see Sean do?
They're all pretty solid options. I'm going to go with number one with the potato parcel, just because I want to hear Sean say potato parcel many, many times.
Thank you, Ryan.
Yes. And so, Ryan, let's go with who do you want to play the CEO? And we'll call the CEO Mr. Potato. And so, who would you like to play the CEO of Potato Parcel, Mr. Potato?
Let's have Andrew play the CEO.
Andrew, are you up for playing Mr. Potato?
I love potatoes.
All right.
So what is the yes?
Sean, meet Mr. Potato. You are playing the role of Boston, and you're going from hello to yes with Mr. Potato to say to sell, so you can represent him in the sale of Potato Parcel.
The sale of the company.
Yes, Boston. Anything you'd like to add about who you are?
Okay, got it. I definitely heard Boston.
Okay.
Okay. Hello, is Mr. Potato available?
This is Mr. Potato.
Hey, Mr. Potato, it's Boston. We had a 3-minute conversation scheduled for today. Is it still a good time for you?
Yeah, this works. Thanks. Been looking forward to it.
Yeah, listen, super grateful for the opportunity. You got something really cool going on here. Like I asked you, Mr. Potato, what prompted you to want to have this call in the first place?
Yeah, I don't know. I just recently had a friend kind of exit their business through a sell, and I don't know. I wasn't really planning on anything like that, but just kind of curious to how that process would look. I have no idea.
Cool. And what's your, Mr. Potato, what's your ultimate vision, your why, this beautiful potato parcel dynamic that you've built, and where's it all going if you have it all your way?
I don't know, honestly. This thing kind of took off. I haven't even really thought about those things. I never thought we'd even be in the position we're in right now. I'm kind of blanking right now. I don't know, but
yeah,
probably things I should know.
Yeah, because I don't want you to, I guess maybe one thing is this something that you want to build, grow, scale, and sell? Is this something that you are just in love with the business and, potato parcels and the whole idea of it? Like, where does it sit in your heart or not? Is this about money? It's about impact? Is there some legacy dynamic in it? Like, what's really there for you, Mr. Potato?
Yeah, it really just kind of started out as a side joke, and really didn't ever think it would get to this level. So I'm not really tied to the idea. So that's where I'm kind of like, if I can get out while the getting's good, I might just see what that number is and maybe ride off into the sunset. But I don't even really know.
Awesome. All right. So can I share from that spot of a little bit of an unknown, but yeah, if you can create some economic liquidity and move on and enjoy, maybe we can. So can I share a couple quick things?
Of course.
Yeah. So selling a business is such a profoundly inexact science. And of course, there is generally accepted accounting principles and valuation theory on how all this works. And you take a multiple of your revenues, called EBITDA earnings, before income taxes and other fees. But the bottom line of this, Mr. Potato, is you have something really unique here. And one of valuation theory's critically important, often underdeveloped concepts is strategic buyers who would want to take your brand, what you've created, your identity, your goodwill, and move it forward. I think there's an incredible possibility, while your revenues are under $1 million, I think there's an incredible possibility of creating massive leverage. So what I would very simple propose to you is, and there's no promises whatsoever, is that we have a 1 hour complimentary conversation, explore some issues, because I've got some ideas and thoughts on a potential ecosystem merger, 3 or 4 that come to mind, that could really amplify with these contracts, even before revenue, to amplify the possibility of having Potato Parcel have a very substantial, unique exit for like multiples of your earnings. So if that resonates, completely complimentary, no obligation to work with me. But if you'd like to have that 1 hour conversation, I think we could really do something special here with the very special things you've already done. So, Mr. Potato, how would it resonate with you or not for us to have a follow-up hour conversation and see where Potato Parcel might be able to really exponentially accelerate?
I actually don't feel very comfortable with that. I think I'll pass. Just kidding. I wanted to be a brat. Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to meet for another hour and see.
Yeah, and listen, all kidding aside, totally get it. What I want you to know is that there's no obligation, but I my time is precious, like yours, and I really do want to know that this is something that you'd be interested in having a real conversation about. So if it would be, I'm super excited. You should be very proud of what you've done. But I also don't just want this to be like, hey, let's have a piece of pizza. I'm here to really serve. If there's an interest, no obligation, but if there's a real interest in potentially doing something. So, what's on your heart about that, Mr. Potato?
Yeah, I appreciate that. It really comes down to the number that it could sell for. That's where I'm just completely in the dark, but I think it's absolutely worth moving forward with. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So, I would go with this. It could be as little as half of revenue, $350,000, maybe even less. But I think it could be as much as in the millions. So if that resonates, let's have that meeting.
Let's do it.
Let's go. So thank you. I'll set the meeting up, out of roll. Andrew, great job as Mr. Potato. I'll say Potato Parcel Ryan for the 4th time. And Andrew, really appreciate your wit, your dry sense of humor. Congratulations on the impact that you're having on the world, and I mean that sincerely. Causing 100-person speaking engagements regularly is not an easy thing to do. Great work. And from that place, Andrew, how did I do as Boston, and how was your time on Ryan's Heart of Influence, Andrew?
Yeah, you killed it. I don't think you could ever quite meet Boston's level, but very close second there. Yeah, there was no way anyone is saying no to that, obviously. So it was really good. I wish I could remember some of those phrases you used, and obviously the emotion you put into it was very sincere. So yeah.
Thank you. And what we talk about with influence, which we believe to be the only human attainable superpower, is that all influence with integrity is taking a message from our mind, our heart, our soul, and transferring it with energy to be received by the mind, heart, and soul of another. and having them receive it and act upon it. That's it. And that's what causes everything. And I mean it. You're very credible, you're very fun, very witty. I love the dry sense of humor. And it was great to connect with you, Andrew. And thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go Boston. Really enjoyed you and what you're up to in the world. Moving people through business is, one of the things that I fundamentally believe is most business owners, their number one asset by far not close is their business. And most people leave their business, either their life ends or they transition out of it after having value diminish preposterously, which I'm sure you're very clear about, Boston. So thanks for helping people capitalize on their asset and their most valuable asset typically, and help them diversify their financial world. So Boston, and appreciate you. And how'd I do as you? And how was your time today on Ryan's Heart of Influence, Boston?
You did fantastic. I appreciate those questions you asked them. A business owner needs to have a reason to sell the business. If not, they're really not going to get enough value for it. They would have made the same amount of value just running the business in 3 to 5 years. So they might as well just keep running it. But if there's a reason to leave the business, like retirement or whatever it might be, then it is a good reason to sell. And so finding that reason was great.
Awesome. And how was your time today on the Heart of Influence, Boston?
It was great. It was fun. Nice to meet all of you all.
Cool. It was very nice to meet you as well. Let's go our gymnast wrestler, Aaron. Thanks for being here today, being that feedbacker seat. And Aaron, how was your time on Ryan's Heart of Influence? Please, Aaron.
This was awesome, honestly. It's great meeting all of you guys. But I loved the little snippets, and translating that energy is incredibly important, and not just being transactional. I think every one of us on here does some pretty impactful things in people's lives. So to step away from the transactional feeling and make it really more personal is so important. And I love that was addressed today.
Absolutely. And in Fun Energy, Aaron, everybody, if folks ever, or at any of our immersions, we have many different parts of the Unblinded Formula, but I'll say, hey, who thinks they're really logically minded and don't decide to do things emotionally? And then, a fair percentage of people raise their hand. There's sometimes 20%, 30%. I'll say liars, or just very confused people. I'm like, so out of all of you, do any of you have children? Or any of you married? Why would anybody ever do anything that illogically insane? To have children and to have a marriage. Why would you ever do that? Mathematical probability, expenses, all of those horrifically insane things. And everybody starts laughing, of course, because it's emotional. And we're all driven by our hearts. And even the most logically minded people, right? So a little bit of fun with that. Aaron, thank you so much for being here. Great job.
Thank you.
Farita, please.
Let's go. Jordan, who kicked us off in the participant seat, did a phenomenal job. And Jordan, how was your time with us on the Heart of Influence?
This was fun. It's always fun to be put on the spot. So, no, I had a good time. I hope and think it went well, and got some good feedback from everyone here. So, yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Wonderful, wonderful work here. So we've heard from Jordan. We've heard from Andrew. Who have you not yet heard from, Ryan?
I
Heard
have.
from Boston, Josh. We haven't heard from Josh yet.
Josh, please. Yeah, I remember Josh. I'm blind. Forgive me. So Belvrita just, the moment I was about to kick it to her, abandoned me here blind on the show. So yes. So Josh, please. How was your time today on Ryan's Heart of Influence? Thank you for abandoning the blindness.
I came back to
my memory is good, but not perfect.
It was great. I kind of what Jordan said, it's good to be put on the spot, get out of your comfort zone a little bit. This is definitely outside of my comfort zone. So to sit down with other professionals and especially Aaron, thank you for being here. You're the only woman here besides Bella. So good to see you, and we don't have to look at a bunch of ugly guys all the time. So it's
wait, Bella's a woman? You're a woman?
I'm a woman.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Josh, thank you for telling me that. Amazing job, brother. Thank you for being here today and start kicking us off in the feedbacker seat. Bella Rita.
And then last but not least, the one with the funnest fun fact that I think we're going to have to come into our office and actually study to make sure the left side of his body hair actually does grow faster than the right hair. We're going to need to perform a study on this. But Graham, thank you for being here. Incredibly interesting fun fact. And how was your time with us on The Heart of Influence?
But there's a lot more hair on the left than the right.
I think you need to measure.
Graham, please go ahead.
Yeah, first of all, I don't think that you want me to come in person. I don't think you want to inspect that personally.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Second of all, it was a great venue, a little bit different of a get together for sure. I like that it was kept fun and kept me on the edge of my seat. I have to say, just not only wanting to hear what others have to say, but in anticipation of what I might say. So kind of kept me on my toes, which kept me involved in the whole meeting.
Well, thank you for that. Beautiful job for sure. Graham and Bella keeps all of us on our toes, which brings us, yes, to the man.
But before we go there, do you want to hear what Leah has to say?
Oh, yes. Ryan, would you like to hear what Leah has to say about the wonderful job that Jordan and Boston did?
I'd love to. Let's let her rip.
So Leah is our actualized intelligence. We have over 100 agents here at Unblinded, and this is the one that is trained in the influence mastery formula, the 4 energies, 4 steps, 12 indispensable elements that this guy used to win 2 top 100 national jury verdicts, plus build several 7 and 8, 9-figure businesses. So here is what Leah has to say. First up, we have Jordan. You entered like a lightning rod of reliability, playful, heart-led, and instantly disarming with shoe saga setup. The laughter danced through rapport, and you masterfully framed pain and curiosity, not judgment. We want to take a deeper look, landed like a soft anchor, grounded, calm, and full of care. That said, a few piano keys felt slightly out of tune. The unique heroic identity stayed backstage. Who is Jordan beyond the financial clarity? And at moments, the energy wavered from into informal instead of transformational. We could replace the roadmap talk with the little mini disruptions that ignite belief. And now, with shoes flying, books open, let's moonwalk over to our next financial wizard, and your score is 94 out of 130. Great job, Jordan. And then next up, we've got Boston. You opened with grounded warmth, approachable, steady curiosity. The line, we specialize in helping business owners sell businesses, landed with clean simplicity, and your use of educational approach built trust without pressure. The listener leaned in, and you built agreement step by step with calm advisory tone that felt like a safe harbor. Now, for the jazz, the unique heroic identity was buried under the bullet points, the doctor of accounting, NASDAQ bet were stars, but who is Boston in the story? The energy dipped a little bit in listening mode. What if the numbers nerd and the NASDAQ legend were painted like Marvel heroes instead of LinkedIn bios? With spreadsheets folded and freedom calling, let's vault into our next evaluation. Voyage, score 90 out of 130.
Great job, Boston. Great job. Jordan, Ryan, from that place of Leah.
From that place of Leah.
Please, your final. Thank you for bringing these people together. You brought value. You connected humans, Ryan. Great work. And yes, Ryan, your final.
Yeah, I just want to express gratitude for everyone taking the time to come and meet. I know that each one of you is doing awesome stuff in the world, and that's why I wanted to bring you all here. And I highly encourage everyone to connect. We're going to be getting out everyone's contact information, everything like that, so you guys can connect afterwards. And Sean and Bella, thank you for your time. You guys always make these things super fun, interesting, keep everyone on their toes, and always provide a ton of value. Every time someone asks about this, I say, it's 100% value driven. This is an awesome experience and awesome time. So I really appreciate everyone taking time out of their busy schedules to come have fun and connect.
Thank you, brother. Great job, Ryan. Bella Verita, I'm scared, and your final.
Be afraid. Be very afraid. Ryan, absolutely phenomenal job. We have a lot of fun on this show because Plato did say, play a game with me for an hour and we'll learn more about each other than if we spoke for a year. And that's why Sean designed the show the way he did 5 years ago, so that people could meet each other online, have some fun, and build relationships. And so we have some gifts for you in the chat to help build our relationship, to further that relationship between you and I and all of the people on the folks on the show. So definitely take advantage of that. And Ryan, phenomenal job at hand selecting these few individuals to be here today. And Sean, back to you.
Yes, from that place, thank you. We have a couple of parting gifts. First, if you want to come into the great state of New Jersey for the Aspire Tour on Thursday, jump on a plane. Last time I did that, it changed my life forever. That's how I got on Tony Robbins' stage, the first of 19 times. So warmest welcome as a thank you for being here. Also, Ryan's going to have some guest slots for our Influence Immersion in October, so you can talk to Ryan about that as well. And if anyone is truly looking to grow, impact, create acceleration, our actualized intelligence agents are beyond anything that exists in the world out there. And there's just no doubt about that. So if you want to experience that and work with one of our team members to explore how you would exponentially grow what you're up to, it's what we do, it's what we talk about, it's what we live, what we co-create and we duplicate, and that's there for you. So in any event, we end every show by saying this. First, I hope this isn't the end, but if it is, definitely connect with each other and definitely talk to the man, Ryan, that put this all together. There could be a whole lot more beyond that. And with the possibilities for acceleration sitting right in front of all of us, I'm a blind guy, but I'm absolutely certain that those possibilities for financial abundance, increase, time freedom, duplication, scaling, those possibilities often sit right in front of our eyes. But Bella, Ryan, everyone, we could all use a little unblinding, because with those possibilities sitting right here, at some level, we all can't see them because we are all blind.
And just learning to see. Bye-bye, everyone.
Thanks, everybody. Great job.